Hello, I am back. I actually have found the griffin. The griffin that was taking forever to try to find. And I figured, why not? And then I remembered, oh crap, I have to kill the griffin because there's lore after you kill the griffin. Hello, Keith. So yeah, problem with side quest was I realized, oh crap, I actually have to kill the griffin. Find the griffin and then, because the cutscene will play for it, I can't just kill the griffin and go back to what's his face. There's more to it than that.
Something there, boy. Could that be our man? You all right, boy? You all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you,
This quest is part of a chain quest that will continue on throughout the game.
I'd say it's the least I can do.
Although I tell you, I do not ever do it. I don't like the go to the Westfield of Barnveld.
There are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I've got some griefs to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Back to the hideaway. I have to finish up this side mission and then do the new one. And then go after... Why is Rosaria being attacked?
And we've a bit. How'd it go, So, Clive, did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive, you didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Base building mechanics, to a degree.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got thanks, Clive.
Back, are you? So, will it be?
Oh, I already own the belt.
Anything else?
Nope, Blackthorn, because I got everything I can get from you.
One day, I will see all.
Oh, bother.
About what?
If those girls' rags are so threadbare, it's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained. Even if you wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, you see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach. Blue and red, but they don't deliver. Not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this risk.
And...
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red.
You actually need to do this one quest here to unlock the DLC quests. for those who are listening. I know, it's odd.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in...
Just some linen.
Apologies, my lord, but your items, they were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little trouble. My mother thinks it might be bandits. But
It usually is.
yes. Wait, you aren't...
Going to find it. That's exactly what...
Oh.
Of course it's bandits, because we will kill lots of bandits.
Ready, girl?
Chocobo!
We're not alone.
All right.
We outran the monsters, everyone!
You deserve a rest.
That damn bird's a menace. Who's gonna buy my wares now?
They hardly damage us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me, I demand recompense. Be it in coin, or the items you cap.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean,
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am. Did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
As I told one of your customers, it usually is.
I'll deal
His name's even Killer.
You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
No escort missions, for the love of God.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've
Hello,
also added
Dustin.
a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
How's that done then? Now it's back.
Just finishing up the side quest stuff.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way.
Don't worry. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know. This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but... When my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Quest completed! Yay! Hey, I got 500 ability points. Now let's go see how those ability points go. Oh, I got 65. Let's see here. Is it enough to master Garuda yet? Oh, come on!
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All yours.
Yes, the more side quests you do, the more you get these type of things here. And you expand your renown throughout the world.
Come again.
So side quests do give you some pretty little trinkets if you do it.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all
Annabella.
the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Yeah, so how did it happen, politically speaking?
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government. To give
Wait,
him his
he's an
full
advisor
credit.
for economics?
In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being
He's a
titles
communist.
dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
And it's thanks to Annabella Clive's evil mother.
Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Eh? Do we have more side quests? Oh, there it is. But I'll be right back. I have to take a lunch break. Hello, I'm back. I had to grab some food.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
It's about time.
Let us know if you find any rotten planks. I'll see about replacing them.
Oh, that's good to know there's rotting planks.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to...
Tell me of these morganbeards, then.
But of course. If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, if I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory...
Let's prioritize this quest. Sorry. Remove my marker. Go here. Go to map.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Can't exactly leave old Martha in the lurch. It'll take ages to talk.
I love the Limblum effect.
Aye, Sid. This might take a while.
Company.
Time to fight.
Oh yes, I know the thing about Dion's relationship, and that is a whole can of worms I'll cover when we get to Dion. Actually, how you write a very good non-straight relationship written pretty decently.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
A goblin gardener? Goblins! Goblin slayer! Goblins!
Size of a goblin's eye.
Goblins! Hobgoblins! We must get rid of the goblins before as the goblin slayer does. Goblins are slain.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Even Clive doesn't want to mess with the goblins.
You give that rotten sod exactly what he deserves.
We must be ready to leave for Resolith at a moment's notice. Let us know if you find any rotten planks. I'll see about replacing them.
Let's see about planting those seeds. It is rare that we see you so often in the...
I found your flowers.
Yes, yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but you must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
What would the common rabble have made for me?
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Look, this was dark a minute ago. They do have base building mechanics. The more you do, the more it improves your base.
Nice and shiny today, Bottomville.
And they even talk about it. Okay, now I gotta make for Rosalith. Enough sidetracking around. Go to the main campaign, Kioma. Jesus! It's under siege.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
Oh, a chocobo toy.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's messed up.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
And we can blame Annabella for this. Hey, Brandon.
It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Yeah, nice to see touch the detail. You can see through here they've slaughtered quite a bit of people.
Murderers!
There's only one fitting punishment.
Yeah. I ain't gonna pretty spare nobody.
I yield! I yield!
For the love of God, he's already dead!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You're finished.
Final Fantasy went full in on this one, just gonna show you how Game of Thrones we can get. Oh wow, that whole anvil blew up and killed those people. Nice to hear, Retro. I do like the fact that every level's on rails.
It's the out. Get out of my city or die.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Stop this madness!
We take him alive.
Around here is where the writing will take a little dip. But it does a stupid moment, but a very forgivable moment.
Set her loose.
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down.
Then let's make this count.
Go full loosed in a prime state.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment. Now, on to the festivities.
I'm gonna rip a new one, because he's gonna go into stupid Sith in a minute.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me, then. Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence.
You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav.
Do these people not clean their swords before they sheathe them?
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
Your knight is on his way!
I have to get to the courtyard.
Okay, we just saw them put a plank and a headsman out there. How long does it take to cut someone's head off?
Don't you let her die.
hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Torg was turned into a Beast Wars!
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Take all of it!
Better explain what the fuck your dog just did.
Later, everyone. With me. That includes you, Toggle.
Where did this lot come from?
I love Gav's commentary.
I can try.
You're finished. Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come. It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Who's hyped for the Kupka fight?
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand. Kupka.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice-damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body.
Well, he didn't defile her body.
If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
I love the voice acting. It's like, I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them.
Love the music.
You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die! It is time you learned. What becomes of those who dare to cross me? Cross me? I'll kill you!
die by my hand, Rosfield. My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave!
Oh, shit.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape.
Oh shit.
Always be my domain.
We just had to land in a earthy area.
Just like your forefathers. Your journey ends here.
Oh, you jackass. That's it. I'm priming. I've not had to use it. I was going to try to go the whole time without priming against you. But you pissed me off. You actually made me use my items. Buddy, Kuka, you're just gonna bleed out more quicker that way.
I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
Hey, you can take home his hands and put them on a wall as a trophy.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that toggle? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Cooper away.
Oh, that tickles him.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right.
Can't take on a
Here's
Titan
chance to
and
solve the
tired.
riddle of your magic mud too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest. Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those wireless doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Otto. Is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Taya's making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and our other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the Canva's in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Ooh!
Little...
Clive, like, gotta run.
What storeroom was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Well, it's mid. If you replace a C there, you would have another title for Sid. I'm not getting into how.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Was wondering where you made.
Just now, she's planning to set up a workshop in the stores. And here's the list. Think you can find everything on them?
They're slow. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent.
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes.
Thank you.
That is pretty amazing that she built filters for the place. They're on a ship. She built filters that filter water from the water the ship's on for them to drink. She basically built purified filters.
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over.
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
See, there's nothing to fear from Kupka. We'll deal with him.
What weapon do we want to change the skin color to?
Should be enough. How do, Master Sid?
So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but as that... It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other you know, the one over at Martha's Rest?
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could...
Off to Martha's breast! Are there any side quests that let me know? No.
Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Stay sharp. Don't know when those bastards will be back.
She had a man a Grieger. Please, teach me how to fight.
Dun 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 dun.
The lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
This shouldn't take long.
it's over.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
Back to Mid!
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive?
I am.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for. So as soon as Bernard gets...
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Side quest! And there's only one. Let's just get our rewards from this person.
Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh, damn. I need 5 more before I can get that.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Yeah.
Oh, there's...
What's
Oh.
everyone whispering about?
But I gotta do the infirmary first.
Mid's back. So we're about to get interested.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. I don't think I can... I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth them?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some, but griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the prep. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple. Unfortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria.
Oh, to the side quest is!
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Well, hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physica to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physica's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
That side quest out of the way. Let's check and see if I've met the quota.
I wasn't expecting you back so
Did
soon.
I meet the quota?
Come to claim your just desserts.
I met the quota!
You earned this.
Oh wait, I have to get almost 100 more for the next one. And then
All done?
Yeah. What's everyone whispering? Haven't you heard?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to Mark. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolus amid the confusion, but they should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what with. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because...
I'll go and find them. We'll both...
Thank you, Sid. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie.
That should be enough to go on.
go here.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now they're all the Highland fence.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what...
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bear.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Cid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow them, and please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be...
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, just...
Oh great, we've got goblins.
Get into the carriage.
Oh no you don't. The goblin slayer's here.
It's over.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Cid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Cid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Cid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep...
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without... I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the...
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
We will.
Mm-hmm.
In time.
Well, you know what, that's all the side quests for now. And it ended up in perfect timing to end the stream. As always, thanks Brendan Campbell, Retro Gamer Plays, YouTube, and Dustin Staples and Keith Basket for tuning in. I will see you all for the next part of the Funded Run. Maybe tomorrow or next week. Later.